The defense set the tone coming out and getting the stop. Derrick Henry in the offense comes out and he sets the tone by running for an 87-yard touchdown on the first offensive play. Welcome to the Winning Drive. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Ravens beating down the Buffalo Bills 35-10. This was a complete game coming from the Baltimore Ravens. It was very impressive due to the simple fact of the Bills coming to this game 3-0, coming off of 2 wins, one 47-10. Then you have another win that was 34-10, and then their first game against the Arizona Cardinals, which was kind of close, which I believe was like 34-28. However, this is a team who have been able to score points throughout this season very easily, in a very easily fashion, and their defense has been able to make stops. So to see a team come in like that, you know, we thought it was going to be a more tough game for Baltimore, to be completely honest. But boy, Derrick Henry, he has something else on his mind. Coming out, the defense set the tone coming out and getting the stop. Derrick Henry in the offense comes out and he sets the tone by running for an 87-yard touchdown on the first offensive play. And to see a man that size, 250 plus pounds, 6'5", 6'6", however tall he is, moving at that speed was electrifying. You seen DBs next to him and you just seen him ascend right past them. It was just surprising seeing somebody that big move that fast. Like, it's like seeing a defensive end, an edge rusher running down the field that fast. You know, it was completely amazing. However, this is what the Ravens needed. The Ravens have figured out how to use Derrick Henry. Now, when the trade was made, there were huge talks of, wow, this is about to be a scary backfield. Oh, what are teams going to do now that Baltimore has Derrick Henry and they have Lamar Jackson? It's going to be a dynamic duo. It's going to be hard to stop. However, in those first couple of games, you know, Baltimore had their lumps, losing in a very close game to the Kansas City Chiefs and then losing to the Las Vegas Raiders in another very close game. And so at that point, now you have analysts, they're saying, oh, maybe the Baltimore Ravens aren't as good as we thought. Oh, Derrick Henry, he didn't rush for that many yards. Maybe he won't be that much of a factor. However, you got to remember, these guys, they don't really play in the preseason. So they still have to get used to each other. The regular season is a lot different than playing in the preseason. He needed to get more reps under his belt. This is his first year with the team. They didn't necessarily know how to use him. However, in this game, they put him in the I formation a lot more, running directly behind the fullback Ricard. With that lead block, Ricard coming downhill, almost weighing about 300 pounds, 250 pound plus Derrick Henry following behind him, was like a tandem that could not be stopped. When Lamar Jackson is able to win a game like this 34-10 and only throw for less than 200 yards, that says a lot about how dominant the run game was. And Lamar Jackson didn't even run for, I think he ran for like 60 rushing yards. Derrick Henry rushes for 200 rushing yards, 199. They should have gave him that. He should have got that one little yard. But 199 rushing yards, 24 carries. The previous game, 151 rushing yards. They are learning how to use him. Now, what's going to happen? What's probably going to happen is now they will play another divisional game. They'll be playing against the Cincinnati Bengals next game. But now what's going to happen is teams are probably going to try to stack the box a little bit more. But then where it's able to bite you is in play action. You have Derrick Henry in the backfield. You can run triple option with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson in the backfield. And it's going to be a huge threat when playing the defense, because now you have to pick your poison. Derrick Henry, obviously a huge rushing threat. Lamar Jackson, obviously a huge rushing threat. And then he can rely on his arm. And he got Zay Flowers, get it out to Mark Andrews, and get it down to Bateman, and find open wide receivers. So now it's like a triple threat offense. It makes the defense have to worry so much. Also, the Baltimore Ravens defense played completely outstanding. The defensive backs actually led the team in tackles this game, that being Kyle Hamilton and Marlon Humphrey. They played very physical. Not only did they just play physical, they played lockdown, clamp coverage. We see some great passes actually by Josh Allen. Passes that could have been, should have been, might have needed to be caught. However, the defensive backs, the secondary for the Baltimore Ravens were all over these receivers, being able to play press, man coverage, and giving pressure, the defensive front, giving pressure to Josh Allen, making him to throw uncharacteristic passes, making him get out of the pocket, making him hurry, all of those different things, adding to, ultimately them losing and only scoring 10 points, which is very impressive. As again I already said, they scored 47 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then they scored another, 34 points against the Miami Dolphins. So for them to come in and score 10 points, that's a huge statement being made by the defense of the Baltimore Ravens. Honestly, moving forward, I see it going uphill from here. It's only going to go uphill. And it's going to go as far as Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in that defense is going to be able to take them. Now, the real test and the real question is going to be when teams do key in on the run. Can Lamar Jackson force them and make them pay with his arm? And I absolutely believe that he's capable of doing that. And I'm excited for what's to come when it comes down to the Baltimore Ravens. But that's all I got on this video. If you could, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Peace out until next time.